Okay, finally. I found out how to start this stream with excellent connection, as my browser says. Alright, so now it's time to open chat on my phone. Today I prepared a little better for this. Okay, I can reduce brightness. Okay, I can see myself. Excellent connection. Unfortunately, only 720 p, but it's better than nothing. Do you agree? Alright, so I've got some tea. And I also got some problems related to the game. So I switched back from the Russian version of the game to the English version of the game, and because of that, okay, now I can skip. That's good. Because of that, my saves. I don't know how to say it. Hey, August. So my saves just crashed down, and now I have to skip to the part where I stopped the last stream. Hello. Okay, and I can't actually remember where I stopped. Okay, where I am. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone. Okay. It's the part where Sayori introduces us to the literature club, basically. August, I see your messages, and I'm saying you hi. What else do you want to hear? I hope you can hear me, yes? Yeah. It's more or less okay with the sound. I'll just try to speak a bit louder, just in case. So yeah, and for you guys it will be a quick review of the first part of this walkthrough, what's happened in the beginning, and how the heck we appeared in the literature club. Okay, so we can skip this. So we meet these new girls. New for us, it's Yuri on the right. In the middle, it's Natsuki, the most cute girl, the cutest girl among this four. Yuri is like super smart, and Sayuri, it is our old friend who actually brought us to this club. And yeah, here the story goes. And yeah, there is a Monica. Monica is like president of our literature club. And I stopped on the part where Monica told us to write down some poetry at home. Привет, Добропай. And we're gonna do this. Okay, well, I haven't joined any club yet. Yeah, so we join your club. You're happy about it. Oh, I forgot to... Yeah. Да, что Дуперпай этот стрим на английском, типа, если шаришь за английский, можешь оставаться. Я хочу попробовать, получится что-нибудь или нет. Так. Okay. So, we speak with Yuri about what kind of... yes. Everything in English. Yeah. There is a part where Natsuki says that she's not cute. Oh yeah, here where I stopped. Now I can continue. So, you must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, fucking word, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. So that's the moment where RyanGosling became a poetry man. Okay, спасибо, Доперпай. So, then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do Yuri is always like that. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Yeah, that may be work out, but maybe not. Isn't that right, RyanGosling? Well, I want to say yes, but I don't think so. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there is still one problem. И, кстати, Доперпай, для тебя можешь попрактиковать английский, ты же знаешь, о чем они тут уже говорили. Сейчас, по сути, все повторяется только на English. What's that? Now that we're back for the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never thought I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. RyanGosling, no. What are you telling us, RyanGosling-chan? You all, I am defenseless against these girls. Defenseless. Yeah, defenseless. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I have decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yahoo! One by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Yeah, who else but Sayuri? Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. RyanGosling, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't want to, Monika. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, okay. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, RyanGosling, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. But now we're both in the same club. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yeah, in this walkthrough I will definitely hook up with Yuri, because in Russian walkthrough I hook up with Sayuri. So, with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, let's pray for that, Ryan Gosling. Who might thought that Ryan Gosling will join a literature club and start writing poems? Okay, and I guess that starts with writing poem tonight. Okay. Yeah, it's time to write a poem. Oh, fuck. Here I need to really use my English skills. So we need to impress Yuri, right? What a sensation. Yeah, good. What else can... Maybe calm? No, why calm is Sayuri? How the fuck is this connected? Sayuri is definitely not calm. Cage, determination, entropy. Entropy must be Yuri, yes. Joy, night gone. What the fuck is night gone? Unrequited anger, friends, sweet, silly candy, sunny clouds. Okay, and what might be... Okay, let's just choose this. Okay, it's not okay. So, Inferno, Tragedy, Insight, Cheer, Precious, Melody, Electricity, Uncanny, Uncontrollable, Flower. My god. What might Yuri like? Maybe Tragedy? Why? Why Sayuri likes Tragedy? It's just ridiculous. So, Vibrant, Summer, Dark, Crimson, Kingo Crimson, Anxiety must be Yuri, yes. We are right. Okay, swimsuit, poof, dance, captive, pure, jumpy, excitement, dream, bunny, twirl. What is twirl? Okay, maybe dream? Yeah, that's correct. The suicide, I don't want to choose suicide. Boop, awesome, starscape, skirt, passion. Passion. No, passion is Sayuri. I fucked up. Okay, bouncy, desire, play, cry, unstable, shiny, frightening, adventure, explode, doki doki. Hard choice. Maybe frightening, or frightening will also be Sayuri again. Unstable? Yes, unstable, good. Okay, we need to keep up. Infallible, rainbow, nature, despise, incapable, smile, graveyard, puppy, misfortune, warm. Graveyard? Yeah, that's good. Okay, we're doing well. 11 out of 20. So ambient, intellectual must be Yuri, yes. Vivid, vanilla, waterfall, kawaii, shopping, sadness. Sadness is Sayuri again. How that possible? There is no logic in that. Massacre, marriage, unending, misery. Maybe misery? Lipstick. Misery or massacre? Misery. Again, misery Sayuri. I don't like this game. There is no logic. Literally no logic. Lollipop, ribbon, hopeless, alone, variance, agonizing, cheeks, chocolate, dissolve, raindrops. Alone or hopeless? Alone? Oh, come on! Color, jump, fun, spinning, flee, fireflies, daydream, sticky, covet, promise. Oh my god. I'm just blowing up. Fuck. How... What Yuri likes? Either clumsy, wrath, dazzle, portrait, infinity, philosophy. Yes, okay. Empty, treasure, special, ocean broken, fear, heart, disaster, romance, rules. And what I should choose here? Maybe empty? Oh my god, again Sayuri. Melancholy, it must be Yuri, yes. Vitality, fantasy, defeat, essence, strawberry, wonderful, atone, universe, socks, vertigo. What is vertigo? I know it's it's a map in CSGO. That's only thing that I know about this word. Okay, we need to choose one, and it must be Yuri. It's not strawberry. It's not wonderful. It's not. Maybe it's universe, defeat, vitality. What should I choose? Oh my god. Okay, defeat. Oh my god. Aura, Papa, Valentine, Whisper, Lucky, Analysis, Sugar, Rain Cloud, Shame, Lust. Analysis. Okay, I hope we've got for Yuri more than for Sayuri. Hi again, RyanGosling. Yes, hi Monica. Oh, glad to see you. Didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, RyanGosling. Of course, I'm a man of honor, you know. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you are not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So Yuri told me you didn't even want to join any club this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Okay. So Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and the manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. RyanGosling always gives it his best as long as he is having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yes, it is. So, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and RyanGosling can become good friends too. Yeah, we need to become more than friends. Am I right, Yuri? Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Okay. We just destroyed her mood, I guess. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I get that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is it so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Oh, how? Oh, I was about to slow. How? Okay, doesn't matter. So, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Okay. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wait, something happened to the stream? Notes, excellent connection. No, everything is fine. Okay. Alright, so I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Wait. That's interesting because when I did it on the first time, I guess I wrote a poem to Sayori more than to Yuri, and I had another conversation with Sayori, and now I wrote it for Yuri more, and I have another conversation with her, and that's interesting. Okay, I didn't know that it affects like this. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That's interesting. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. And I didn't know that we read the same book. So she gave me the same book as she reads. That was unexpected. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just be reading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, we know. There is no particular reason. Короче, доперпай, пока ты тут один остался, я тебе скажу. Ты заметил, что, короче, сейчас... То есть в тот раз, когда я первый раз писал стих, у меня получилось, видимо, больше для Сайори, чем для Юри. И у меня, видимо, был диалог с Сайори. А теперь я написал больше для Юри, и теперь у меня диалог с Юри. То есть мы узнаем, что она читает ту же книжку, что и мне подарила. Ну и вот, собственно, вот этот диалог, его не было в тот раз, потому что сейчас, грубо говоря, мы выбрали Юри. Такой вот интересный поворот. Да. Неожиданно. Окей. So, just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Oh, really? Russian? Russian guy Markov? Да, и что-то, кстати, пока что английский стрим особого успеха не возымел. Ну, отчасти. По крайней мере, я так думаю, мои подписчики, которые замечали, что у меня трансляция, они заходили, потому что просмотров у меня 18 показывает. Это вообще без какого-либо анонса. Но никто из них особо не остается. Больше 2 минут никто не смотрит стрим. То есть отчасти успех, отчасти и неудача. Неужели им всем нужен только гребаный контент по Гриффинам и все? Ну ладно, в любом случае я попытался. Буду теперь знать, что такое им, видимо, не заходит. Okay, so there is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Oh my god, what's going on? What is this book about? And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ryan Gosling? Well, Ryan Gosling is actually a fan of that sort of thing. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a stranger and strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Okay, I guess it's a reference on herself, because if you won't hook up with her, she will definitely get mad. Okay. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they are made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Что такое rambling? Я не знаю. Ебал я этот английский слово. Да, это жестко. Да ладно, ну хоть что-то ты понимаешь же по-любому. Rambling — это бессвязный, хаотичный. Ну типа, она несет якобы хаотичный бред. Не, ну сейчас она рассказывает типа о том, что... Ну, про что эта книжка, что там какая-то это. Okay. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. What problem? When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Yuri is so random. He's literally so random. Okay, I quickly retrieve the book that I have put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. 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 I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Да. Палитесь, девочка, палитесь. Okay. Why I've got 0? What's happened? Okay, I guess 20 more minutes and we can finish the stream. So peak was 3. Alright. Если что, Доперпай, можешь писать в чат, я тебе буду отвечать, если что-то хочешь написать. Ну, единственное, когда я буду видеть, что ты единственный зритель, тогда, я думаю, можно переключиться на русский, чтобы не рушить атмосферу. Ну, и типа, если там что-то тебе непонятно, можешь спрашивать. Окей. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, we've got a new picture. Нет, у меня не две версии. Вот я в начале стрима сказал рофл, короче, то есть в оригинале русской вообще не существует версии Доки Доки. Только на английском, в Стиме. Она у меня типа в Стиме, она бесплатная, вот. И, то есть по дефолту она английская. И я устанавливал туда патч русский, русскоязычный. И получается, вот когда я сейчас снес этот патч и вернул обратно к английской версии, у меня слетели все сохранения. И мне вот сейчас пришлось проскипать до момента, где я тогда остановился. Ну, то есть, чтобы начать мутить с Юри. Я, короче, решил, что в английском прохождении я буду мутить с Юри, а в русском как раз-таки с Сайори. Потому что в русском я вот только сейчас понял, что я действительно попал на рут Сайори. Потому что, помнишь, у нас была картинка, где мы застегиваем пиджак. А сейчас мы будем с Юри. Okay. So, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Why do we need this information, how they read the book? Is it really important? Okay. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she is in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Uh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you have been so patient with me. Ah, she's so cute also. Those girls are so cute. Now, now I'm glad that I hook up with Yuri. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Oh my god, it's so actually dumb description of the reading. I don't know, it's so cringy. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they are kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Okay, difficult English words. Okay, I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Ryan Gosling. It's still, I can't get used to be called Ryan Gosling. Okay. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know what you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Моника just appeared of nowhere. Тупо ворвалась. На самом интимном моменте. On the most intimate moment. How could you, Monica, go suck у слоника? I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. Oh yeah, it's time for poems. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It will be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I have never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly calmly as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. So, of course, we start with Yuri. Who else but Yuri? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. О, кстати, что забавно, я же тогда, помнишь, в то прохождение я начал с Сайори. Я волей-неволей случайно полностью сделал все для прохождения на концовку Сайори. То есть я случайно стих написал, больше для Сайори, чем для Юри. И я подошел первый к Сайори, а не к Юри. Так что, по сути, я все правильно и удачно решил на прошлом стриме проходить на концовку Сайори. Ну, а здесь уже тогда будем все делать правильно для Юри. Окей. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh, now she comments my poem. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? What is it? It's like an interview or something? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressionists are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Окей, давай, пока, Дуперпай. Удачи. Bye-bye. Right, so Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. She's so cute when she's smiling. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, let's read. Ghost Under the Light. Oh my god, what is this handwriting? I can't read this shit. Really can't. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green. What? I just can't read this, I'm sorry. I kick her back. I just know how it sounds in Russian, but in English I just can't, it's impossible. This shit is impossible for me. So we finish. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Yes, that's true. That's definitely true, and I agree with you at that point. You had such a terrible handwriting. Please change it and bring me something readable next time, because I can't read this shit. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, RyanGosling. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Yeah, symbolism. Symbolism of anime girl. That's what we like. Well, yeah, she's cute, but I guess she's not overthinking, but I guess she's too smart for RyanGosling. And for me as well. Okay, wait, I didn't read the text. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic. Yeah, alright. No, I didn't read it. Lightning in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, RyanGosling. I guess everybody in this world is trying to do his best for RyanGosling. Okay, so, me too. Now we go to... Let's go to Monica, maybe. Why not? Hi, RyanGosling. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah. Don't worry, RyanGosling. RyanGosling never worries. What are you talking about? He is a Sigma. He is a Sigma male. How Sigma male could possibly, like, worry about something? We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we will all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Ryan Gosling. Of course, great job. What did you expect? I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Do not underestimate my power. I have the higher ground. Oh no, wait, it's not Star Wars. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who like using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Well, actually now when you mentioned it, during my first walkthrough when I hooked up with Sayori, you told me about Sayori, that you are like two good friends and you take after her. So yeah, basically it makes sense. Okay. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I am assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. How? How will you help me if I choose a girl and I choose a style? You can only like suggest me what to write in order to be liked by another girl, by a certain girl. And currently I need to know how to impress Yuri, because we hook up with Yuri. Okay. And I love this music. It's so calm and so chilly. Okay, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Why are you laughing so much? Yuri, what's wrong with you? Don't laugh that much. That's creepy, that's really creepy. Stop laughing. Stop laughing, you're a president of the literature club. Be serious. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I hope you have a better handwriting. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. and he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh my god, it's so deep. Here I need the voice of One Dark Home. So deep. Yeah, I can't say it that way. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you can call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. So Monica, just for a second, you told me, do not try to impress everyone, do not try to take like different styles, choose your own, do it in your own way, and now you're telling me that you use some popular kind of writing. Correct me if I'm wrong. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here is Monica's writing tip of the day. So you've got a tip for me for every day, or what? And I'm just curious, why can't we hook up with Monica? So we've got only 3 girls on the line when we write poems, and there is no Monica. So you can't hook up with Monica in this game? That's strange. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling, I guess. Alright, we've got Natsuki and Sayori. Let's go for Natsuki. RyanGosling, if you are not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Yeah, Natsuki is just default yandere. Just default yandere. Nothing else to say. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I would tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. So it was quite a short conversation. I thought she will give me some feedback, but she didn't. Okay. Hello, Stickman Studios. So I'm Last Max Studio and you're Stickman Studios. That's funny. Okay, let's... Oh, you've got a pretty good handwriting, I like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sick, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What the hell is that? It doesn't make any kind of sense, it's just dumb. And you're telling me that my first poem is shit when yours is totally shit. I just don't understand this anime girls. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Oh yeah, by the way, I need to save my progress. I hope it will be saved, because last time I lost my save. I hope this time it's gonna work. Okay. But isn't the point of poems for people to... Ah, yeah, I've read it already. So, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, I've mentioned that you made a rhyme between two last sentences and then you failed it. I don't know, did you do that on purpose or not, but again, I didn't like your poem. I didn't, but RyanGosling did. Lucky for you. Good for you. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Yeah, we found a pro. Here it goes. I'm glad you learned some. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, and Sayuri left. Only Sayuri left? Ooh. Man, there is nothing woo about this conversation. It's actually quite, I don't know, quite outrageous. So, Sayuri. Hello, Sayuri. This is a good poem, RyanGosling. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Yeah, I'll keep my promise. I'm the man of word. I'm RyanGosling. I did not die in the end of Drive. That's what I can say on that. See? It's like I said before, RyanGosling. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I'm not sure. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehe. I guess your poem won't be worse than Natsuki's one, because Natsuki's poem was really awful. It was like a real piece of dog shit. We'll see about that. So, again, bad handwriting. I hate this. I hate this font. Who the fuck decided to use this kind of font? It's not readable at all. Okay, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Anyway, it's better than Natsuki's poem. That's true. Well, actually, that's the honest, I would say, the honest poem. It's not that high, it's not that deep, it's just good and simple. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there is no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehe. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. That sounds like an anime protagonist. It's like Naruto in literature club. Yeah, if we compare Naruto and literature club, we can say that Sayuri is Naruto. I don't know, Yuri will be Shikamaru. Who else we have? Natsuki. Natsuki is gonna be Sakura, and Monica is she's Kakashi Sensei, I guess. So we can make these parallels. So I will look forward for it. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there is no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Whew, actually I'm tired as well. A little bit. So, interesting statistics for my stream. Really interesting. Without any announcement, I've got almost 50 views. Okay, so I guess here I would finish. I will finish, because I'm tired, and I guess that's enough for today. More than enough. And we will continue maybe tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. I wish you a good evening. See you soon, and good luck.